Who would have thought that in the year 2026 we'd be thinking, man, I just spent $80 on a game and somehow I don't even own it? That is truly the question that we're asking ourselves in this day and age, with huge titles like GTA 6 pretty much coming out and saying, hey, pre order a game and you're going to get a digital code. And you're never going to physically own the game. So if we take the servers line, or if you don't have an internet connection, there's like a 90% chance you're not going to be able to play it because it needs an online connection. If you don't think that's a problem, you're part of the problem. But that's my take. Stay tuned. I'll tell you a little bit more. All right, so why do I say you're part of the problem? Well, it's not so much a you thing, but it's a societal thing. Somehow nowadays we're paying even more money for less product. Take this for example. This is Pokemon White. When this came out in the early 2010s, right? It was a $40 to $50 game. You purchased it, you had, wow, nice little cover art, cool case, bam, bam, wham, bam. You open it up, physical product. No one can ever take this away from me. This is my copy, right? You have a booklet, cool instruction manual. It's yours. Well, it's mine, right? You can't have my copy. These are really hard to find nowadays. And well, when you do find them, you're paying something like this. If you want to take a look at this, $125. That is what it was listed at a secondhand shop about 6 months ago in the middle of Tennessee where I purchased it, which I'm from South Florida, so that goes to show. That's a regular price nowadays, right? For a physical copy of a game, because there are no digital copies because they closed down the Nintendo DS eShop. But hey, that's a whole nother topic. My point, case in point here is with a slow the transition, right, from a monopoly on the digital market, right, it's insane. It's to me, it's so hard to believe that somehow we're paying more for games and we're owning less and less. GTA 6 to me is the biggest offender with this. We have a $80 game, the rumored game of all games that everybody's excited for. People, I can't say even lining up anymore to pre-order it because at the end of the day, it's digital. So why are you gonna line up anywhere? You could just go on Steam or wherever you pre-order it, because I haven't pre-ordered it personally because there's no use in spending my money now and giving a company my money for something that's not physically gonna be on my doorstep. You know what I did pre-order though? That was really cool. That Halo limited edition that came with a statue, steel case, and some physical little doohickeys. Same thing for Gears of War E-Day. I pre-ordered that too. Why? Because it's worth it. I got a statue, a steel case, and you bet your ass it's going to be displayed right there or somewhere else in here. With that being said, how are you going to tell me that I'm going to pay $80, which is more than, it's not a deluxe version, it's the base version. $100 is what you're paying for a deluxe version, which includes access to content and what was the other thing? Oh yeah, a subscription based service that doesn't cancel itself automatically and will renew unless you change it. Tell me that's not predatory. Hey man, but guess what? You're the one supporting companies like this and you're the one that's spending your money how you choose to do so. Me, you can miss me with that. I don't pre-order games anymore unless I'm getting some physical feedback. That's my thing, and you know what? That's my belief. With that, concept in mind, let's go ahead and touch on something else. We have Sony here in 2026 saying, hey, in 2028, no more physical discs are going to be manufactured for our products. So whatever comes next, get ready. You're not going to have a Blu-ray player. You're just going to have a digital device there. So somehow we're paying more for a product that requires less to maintain. Explain that one to me. I can't tell you because I don't know. I'm not an economist. Wow. I'm not some type of financial guru, but I can't explain to you why that is outside of greed, right? Well, I mean, I get it. The bottom dollar is to make, bottom line is to get, your money's worth out of a product, right? They answer to shareholders and whatnot. But somewhere in the middle, video games became less and less about passion and more about the dollar sign. And it's become so, I'm going to say corrupted, but it's infiltrated by, corporate speak. And it's become so much less about passion and just more about that bottom line dollar. And it's just disheartening to see. We have Sony going ahead and doing that. We have Rockstar with the GTA nonsense. It's truly just sad to sit here and be like, wow, I no longer own anything. I was thinking about it the other day. I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, I want to watch Star Wars. Oh, wait. I can't watch Star Wars because I don't have Disney Plus, because I refuse to pay $30 a month now to maintain it, because somehow that service has almost tripled in price from when I subscribed to it. Netflix, same thing. I'm paying $30 just so everyone in my house can watch Netflix, which is crazy. I'm paying over $100 in streaming services just to watch shows or movies, which is insane to me, right? I mean, maybe I'm the only crazy person here. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one with this opinion. I don't think so, right? But when you sit and you reflect and you're like, wow, where did we go wrong? I wouldn't be able to tell you. It's been a slow trickle effect. 10 years ago, Microsoft got laughed at for needing an always online connection for DRM for their games. And somehow now Sony, who openly mocked them in a press, watch this.
This is how you share your games on PS4. Thanks.
PlayStation.
Oh man, the bittersweet irony. And now 10 years later, guess what? They're doing 2 times worse by saying, hey, we're just stopping it altogether, and you're just going to be able to purchase your licenses to your games. We have game companies like Nintendo that are somewhere in the middle, right? They offer physical games for certain, physical copies for certain games, and then you have, whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, Sony saying, no mas. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I truly don't know. We've truly lost our way, but it's just goes to show where the direction that gaming is going. It's no longer becoming a hobby or a pastime. It's truly becoming, a very organized way to control money, and it's kind of insane to just see consumers give up less and less of what they truly are spending their money on. It's sad. Now, Deputy Download, what's the big deal? I don't understand. Why are you making such a big deal? Why are you so cranked about this? You're losing your shit. You're a fucking boomer. Well, guess what? The reason I'm saying this is because I've already kind of seen this happen with multiple other articles of video games. The Nintendo DS eShop, the Nintendo Wii U eShop, right? The Xbox 360 marketplace, all games that were able to, Transformers, War for Cybertron, Deadpool, any Pokemon game that you purchase on a digital storefront on the Nintendo DS, you can no longer re-download. I have a limited edition. I will go get it. I have a limited edition Pokemon console right here, right, that has blue version and red version pre-installed. Meaning, since this can't access the internet online store anymore, I can't play it if it's deleted off of here. I will never be able to download this back on here because the digital storefront is shut down. Now, if you don't think that's a problem, considering I paid for this product and I can no longer access it if I make a mistake, that is the problem. Now, I'm not saying Nintendo's the bad guy. I'm just saying the way we are allowed to access products we paid for is the problem. Now, that's my take. You can have your take. I'm just expressing my opinion. Maybe I'm old man yelling from a rooftop, but I'm just saying we're going down a very dangerous path of somehow paying more now than ever and somehow still getting less and less of a product that at the end of the day, we truly don't own. And guess what? They can take away at any time. This has been Deputy Download. That's my 2 cents. I hope you're doing well. I'm hoping you're having a great summer in the sweltering heat. Take care and stay safe.